Hello, everybody. Welcome to another guild hall. Is that what we're calling these things now?
I liked it.
Yeah, guild hall's nice.
Yeah.
We're doing something a little different today. Something we've talked about for a long time, which is responding to some comments.
You said stuff at us. Now we say stuff back.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it. We are going to be looking at our phones a little bit just because that's where the comments are.
That's where you guys put the comments.
That's where you live.
That's where you guys are.
This
for
is
us.
you.
Yeah. So we'll be bringing up a few comments and either just like laughing about them and how ridiculous
That's what it'll sound
they
like
are.
when I laugh about it.
Yeah.
That's what it'll sound like when she laughs. Do you have an example of? That's
yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
It's just an example of
That's
what
example
we'll be
of
doing.
laughter.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just want to respond to you guys and let you know that we see these, we read
see
these, we
Those
giggle
your
at
thing?
these. Yeah.
I do giggle at them often.
There are some I giggle at. Yeah, for sure.
You got a giggler over there?
You got a giggler? You want to start with the giggler?
Yeah, this was a comment on one of our avatar videos for which we were the ambassadors. I'm trying to say the word ambassador a couple times. The comment is, why the f*** do they cards before everyone else? What the f*** is this bullshit? And I think that's a really good question.
That is
Why
a
the f***
really-
do we cards before everyone else?
Why do we cards before everyone else?
Yeah. There is a thing called ambassador with wizards, where if you become an ambassador with them, they send you the product, at least some of it.
We don't get every product.
Not everything, to work with the product early so that we can deliver content to you guys either
Before the set releases.
before the set or as the set is releasing, so that everybody can see what they like, what they don't like. People can kind of go into a set release with ideas of what they want already, or if they're interested.
You were so nice about answering this comment. We were ambassadors.
Yeah, we were ambassadors.
We emailed Wizards.
the
We said,
actual
hey,
answer.
can we be ambassadors? And they said, yeah, we think that you guys will do a good job. So we get cards early.
That's why the f*** we card before everyone else.
Before everyone else. But not every set either. We had it for EOE and we had it for Avatar. But yeah.
And fingers crossed for more.
Are we starting Oops All Gigglers? Or
Oops
are
All
we
Gigglers.
doing different
I don't know.
things?
This one's a good one, and this one might hurt. Lightning Greaves is a great
I saved
card
that one.
to play
And read.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Lightning Greaves says, really fancy boot, make your card look good.
Yeah,
Right?
you
That's
have boots
exact-
with the
you got
fur.
it, yeah.
I actually think, which I know because I f***ed this up, and Eric caught it in our latest game. He said, are you going to attack? And I said, no, my commander doesn't have haste. And he says, bells, read Lightning Greaves.
Yes.
So Lightning Greaves reads, your creatures have haste and Shroud, equip 0. And Shroud is this really cool thing where when your creature has Shroud, you and other players can't target it for abilities.
To snap. Return target creature to owner's hand. Azula also double triggers though, so I'm going to go ahead and bounce Zuko back to hand. And, oh, how funny! Zuko back to hand!
Two Zukos?
Two Zuko!
Whoa, they've been exiled. Okay, we're probably going to have a handful of these that are pointing out
Mistakes.
game mistakes.
That we done.
Yeah, we done
I
them.
would like to say that the way we format our filming days, we start early and we film games until our brains are numb.
And even though our games are typically like an hour long, because Darian's a great editor and gets them down, they're like 3 hours.
They are long because we're making them for content. Obviously, if someone makes a glaring mistake that gets caught, hopefully, there is,
We have to take it back and do
we
it
have to
correctly.
rewind it a little bit. So there are steps.
We don't have a judge.
We don't have a judge.
Not that judges need to be
on
there for Lightning
set.
Greaves, but
Yeah, Lightning Greaves is an obvious one. But just know that, just because you're seeing a video on a Friday doesn't mean that that wasn't like the second or third 3-hour game that we filmed. And sometimes those things just slip through the cracks. It was an honest mistake. None of us are cheating. We are just genuinely trying to have a good time with a game, and sometimes those things don't get caught. You catch them for sure.
Yeah. Part of the thing too with that example, because I think it was you doing something to one of my cards.
It was a
that had,
snap on a
But
Zuko
I do
with
think
lightning
that
greaves.
I too the game before that also fucked up lightning greaves. I think you and I took turns.
Part of it is also you guys have both been playing Magic so much longer than I have. So I think you even brought this up the other day. If somebody points at my card and says I'm killing that, you guys know game
You're
better
just
than me.
assuming we're
Yeah.
right.
I'm just like, oh well, card dead.
I won't
then.
take advantage
God
of that.
said my card died.
That is how it be.
Yeah.
I don't think about it past that.
Yeah. And I mean,
and we had a conversation about that of like keeping track of our own shit a little bit and being like, actually, but it's hard, dude. It's really hard.
The reality is we're under these lights. Sometimes there's days where, we probably haven't eaten as much as we should, or we're running on energy drinks,
Not a lot of sleep.
and no sleep. Yeah. So we're human.
I'm going to say a quote from one of my best friends. You never made a mistake.
Yeah. We're human. We make mistakes.
made a mistake.
Sometimes they're bigger than others. But none of them are on purpose, and none of them are to get over onto another one of us or to get an advantage.
We dumb.
We're
Yeah,
dumb.
we dumb.
I'm sorry. Mine is one that is probably one of the first comments that I really wanted to like go into, but I really didn't want to type it out. Of people telling me I was playing the first sliver wrong.
Oh, with cascading?
With cascading. I've gotten so many comments. More specifically, I think the first time I played it than the other ones. And I think part of that is because that video is one that has like, it's one of our highest performing videos. It's got tons of people. Don't slivers that cascade with the first sliver also get cascade when they ETB too.
Right. So this, it takes a little context.
Yeah.
So we're just going to lay it out flat. This is how the first sliver works.
Yeah.
This is how cascade works.
Yeah, start with cascade maybe.
Cascade is a cast trigger. So cascade is going to happen when the spell is on the stack.
The stack.
The stack.
Darian's
Cascade
favorite.
goes on the stack. So the creature or spell that you has cascade has not entered the battlefield yet.
Right.
So cascade will happen.
And then the first sliver reads, Cascade, when you cast this spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exile cards on the bottom of the library in a random order. Then a new sentence, sliver spells you cast have cascade.
Correct.
So per the stack, cascade happens on cast. So you go ahead and while the first sliver or the first sliver is on the stack and has yet to ETB, which means enter the battlefield. There was a couple comments about that too. You perform the first cascade and that sliver will actually enter per the stack before the first sliver does, which means that the sliver spells you have cascade has not come into effect until after
The cascade is resolved.
the first cascade off of the first sliver resolves.
Right.
So then she enters. She's a
Then
her.
all of the slivers
Yes.
will have cascade.
Then she affects the board state that every sliver off of that after will
so
have
just
cascade.
a little thing. If you play anything with cascade, just know that cascade is a cast trigger. So all of the spells
Yeah.
that you cast off of cascade are technically going to resolve or enter before your cascade card does.
Lots of stuff when you're flipping or cascading, you really have to look at the stack of when stuff actually enters and when things are happening.
Yeah. So if you are playing the first sliver and you are casting the first sliver and you're cascading into slivers and then cascading into more things, you are playing the deck wrong.
Yep.
That's just the rules.
I played it wrong the first time too, but
Just here to tell you that.
there were a lot of people that were like, "Hey, you're doing it wrong," and I was like, "Bitch,
Yeah.
this one time I'm not."
Yeah, the
I
one
can't say I've got a
time,
good
yeah.
rapport, but
This will be the one comment where we're actually
yeah. I get to actually you're
Yeah.
wrong. I am playing the commander right in
Yeah.
the stack correctly.
You also said as per the stack, and I've never been more attracted to you in my
Oh,
life. So
thanks. Yeah.
As per the stack.
RE, my last email, as per the stack.
As for the stack.
This one's just nice. You guys have successfully created a non-toxic commander environment in a theater in which only toxicity gets viewership. I'm in love with your vibe. Good job.
Aw, bruh.
That's
is
just a
nice.
nice thing.
That's so
is nice.
That's so sweet.
That is nice because we do, I think when we made this channel, that was what we really strived for, was we wanted to be a casual commander show that felt like you were just playing commander with a bunch of friends.
It's also like a very big underlying thing that I feel like we shouldn't have to point out is that we try really hard to be really inclusive too. Like part of the table is inclusivity for all peoples who aren't a dick.
Yeah, that is, yes. We welcome anyone at our table, anyone.
Unless you're a dick.
Unless you're a dick.
No
Yeah.
dicks.
Not, you can have them, but you can't.
You can have a dick, but you can't be a
one.
dick. Yeah.
That is where we draw the line. We think that Commander, Magic in general, should be friendly. It should be
Welcoming.
fun. And it should be for everyone.
Yeah.
And if you are a person who doesn't think that, well, then you can find a different table.
It's always crazy to me that people will like consume like content with like women and queer people, and they're like, but I hate women and queer people. And it's like, what the f?
Not in my game. Okay, I've got one here. And you might have more insight into this. Sorry, but the audio is not good. Maybe get better microphones. We are not, unfortunately, Tolarian Community College.
Yeah.
We are just starting out, and we feel like, at least I think, for a fairly new channel, our production's great.
Yeah.
I think that because we are able to use these things graciously through GP, it kind of started us like a little step above than people who are just like filming in a basement or one of their rooms.
When you are our production, so.
I mean, we make very little money as Guild Pack. A lot of the money that we use and the equipment we use is because of our parent company. I mean, yeah, there are places to improve for sure. So when we film our gameplay videos, we have 2 overhead boom microphones. Hello, right there.
Hopefully, you're never in the shot.
Yeah.
And then we each wear a wireless lavalier microphone as well. I will say that one of the first places I do want to make upgrades is our lavalier microphones.
Yeah.
It's just we don't have the budget. Hey, you want us to have better audio? Send us some money. We'll buy better mics.
We will buy better mics, I
we
promise.
would, if we
One of
could.
the things that I think also contributes to the sound is that we're in a really big room.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a bunch of soundproofing up at the top, and like this room is built for content and it's built for soundproofing, but it's not built for like the intimate setting that we film Magic at. And so I'm sure there is like a level of like reverb or space that maybe you don't get in other channels, because like we're not in a tiny box or a tiny room. This room is like objectively, for rooms I've made content in, this room's huge.
Yeah, there's a big ass space behind me right there. The ceiling is
behind me.
really huge.
Oh, the ceiling's, like double the size of a normal room.
Yeah.
We did get a comment that very specifically called out Tolarian Community College. They said something about our tech in general.
Guys, you need to fix 2 things. The audio and the camera angles, especially zooming in on cards as they are played.
Yeah.
You talk about the professor's show, but they've figured out what you guys have not.
Yeah, they have. The professor has been making content for 12 years and has been the largest Magic content creator.
Wildly successful.
We just have to figure out how to be the biggest Magic content creators.
But I also don't know if that person didn't know that we're only a channel that's been around for a year.
Yeah.
Like, we are doing really great for a year. Obviously, we have a parent company that makes us more high-end production. But yeah, like, we've been in the professor space, and they have the highest end cameras and
they have
setups
an amazing
and things.
setup. Their tech is like top of the line. They definitely, like you said, they figured it out.
They figured it out, and we're trying to get there, but we're not there yet.
Luckily for them, they have the money to figure it out.
Yeah.
And if you've ever bought a camera or a microphone or lights, they get really expensive. So it's tough. But know that we are actively working towards
Yeah.
a better space, hopefully better equipment.
Yeah.
So just bear with the terrible.
It's not
It's
terrible.
not terrible. I don't know.
It's literally not terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not standing for that.
Okay, I have one.
Didn't you just read that?
No.
You didn't
Did
read
I?
the one about the sound?
Oh, I did. You're right. Oh, sorry.
This one is from one of our recent Avatar videos based on a fake card that Darian made called Like, Comment, and Subscribe. And do you
Jake
remember what the
Sully.
text read?
Gosh, what is it? Like all viewers must like, comment, and subscribe,
And pay $1.
or else that viewer must pay $1.
Okay. So they said, I liked, commented, and subscribed, and I will choose not to take the $1 for undoing it, 'cause strategy. So they liked, commented, and subscribed, but they undid those things. That one made me giggle. That one made me laugh.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Not anything crazy, but thank you
Just
for
a
the
giggler.
comment. It
Just
was
a
a
giggler.
giggler.
Just a giggler.
I liked it. Yeah. I did like a lot. We also got a lot of other comments that were like, I'm not going to pay you $1. And it's like, okay.
Yeah. I have one here. I'm not gonna pay the $1.
Okay.
Cool dog.
Sounds good.
It was a joke.
That's okay.
It was a little
Hey,
gag.
if you did pay me $1, I'd be stoked.
Yeah.
Another banger of a video. So wholesome, filled with great camaraderie. Pardon my ignorance. What are those artwork on the wall behind your logo?
You talking about all these cheeked up women behind me?
Yeah, we got a different comment that asked why it was all fan art of just one girl, which was me. I will say this again. This is a little redundant. It's not all me.
It is a team of women.
It is a team of femmes who work on a channel called Girls Play. That's the Girls Play logo. It's not the Guild Pack logo. And it's a bunch of our artwork that you can receive on Patreon of different artists that have been hired to do different themes and things for us. But very unrelated to Guild Pack.
Yes. We just have hijacked the Girls Play filming space.
This is not our space.
This is not our space, and we are working on a new space that should be done, I don't know, within the next few months, hopefully, knock on wood.
I think so.
Yeah, we're kind of waiting on tech, but the room is done, and it will be more Magic and Guild Pack
For sure.
specific.
Yeah, you will see
The Guild Pack logo
our
will be there.
logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, much more us.
I could get like a secret titty girl to put somewhere,
I would love that.
like a
Would
D&D
we have to pay her?
titty figure. What?
Nothing. Okay, I have one. This one's a giggler, and I'd like Bells to read it.
Oh, great. I'm so fucking mad at you. 22 minutes and 17 seconds. Can say River Pyre Verge, but can't say Ledger Shredder. Yep. That's correct.
That's a good one. That one just made me laugh. If you've seen any of our videos, Bells' pronunciation of magic cards is
I love it.
top tier, man.
So Maldhound rated us on Twitch, and people were talking, and people were following, and I was trying to read their names, and I also struggle reading Twitch names,
right.
Because
some of them
they're
are just crazy.
well, and they're formatted weird a lot of the time. That when like
run-on sentences.
run-on
It's just like,
sentences
yeah.
and people don't capitalize stuff, and so I'll be like, "What the f- is that?" Or it's like names I've never heard of, and I mispronounced somebody's name from Mald's community, and I said, "Sorry, I have a really hard time reading Twitch names," and they said, "Yeah, I'm not surprised. You also suck at reading magic cards." And then they never said anything else in our chat, and I was like, bro, I think Alicia screenshot it and put it in our
Oh,
Discord.
that's so good.
That's awesome.
This one did give me a good gig, and then
Good gig.
and then it like really made me kind of think for a while.
Ooh, a gig and a think, huh?
A gig and a think, my least favorite combo. Pretty sweaty games with fetch lands and soul rings.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they're being facetious, I guess, because you're just taking it at like face value.
I read it as serious, and
Yeah.
I think there is a lot of people that are starting a conversation in Magic right now of like, is Soul Ring sweaty? I don't know about fetch lands, but like, you know, Rachel Weeks is doing a big thing right now where she's taking Soul Ring out of every single one of her decks, and very publicly talking about it. And so because it's come within it being recently of that, I kind of figured that was a serious comment.
Yeah, I mean, is it just like poorly designed card that just is too strong. I mean, they include it in every precon, so I don't think of it as sweaty.
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard because I haven't been playing for like ever, and I'm sure that like back in the day, like it's a big deal. But now it just feels like every deck should have Soul Ring.
I do
right?
see if someone started their turn and they're like land, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, you're like, oh, geez, okay, well they are so far in the lead now that they're the target. Mm-hmm. So I see that. I don't think it's sweaty though. I think that
I think it's a bracket 3 synergy deck, right? Like, isn't that why we have the bracket system and stuff? I am in a fetch a land, so I can get the mana I need to play the cards I need well.
I think it was being facetious.
Do you?
I think I mean, if you're playing Commander and you're the majority, you're playing Soul Ring. If you're not playing Soul Ring, good for you. I mean,
good for you.
That's a jump I have not made in my decks.
I'm not like other girls.
Yeah.
I don't play Soul Ring.
I don't play Soul Ring.
Oh no.
But that one is
is
a good giggler.
Here's another nice one.
Oh.
Hey, Guild Pack! There's 3 exclamation points.
Oh, okay. I was like,
My husband and I love your videos. We started watching a month ago, and now we're all caught up. Big happy face. Your videos are one of the highlights of our week. Love you guys.
Wow, that's nice.
That one's so nice.
That is cute.
As somebody who watches weekly content with my partner at home, hearing stuff like that really like hits home.
Yeah, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Hopefully you find all of our content entertaining. Yeah. And if not, hopefully you find the parts with me in it entertaining. But we really appreciate it. Really, we are doing this. I mean, we're not making money off of this. I think we've mentioned that multiple times. We'd love to be making money off of this.
But right now we're just doing it to have fun. And
love of the game.
Yeah, love the game.
And
love the community. So thank you so much. Valgavoth's replacement effect shuts down dies triggers like Skull Clamp and so many other effects.
This is for the Halloween.
Yeah. That is true.
It really became prevalent in the Halloween
episode. True. With normally when cards are put into a graveyard through Valgavoth's effect, they are exiled. Therefore, it stops creatures die triggers. If a creature has a die trigger, it dies. Valgavoth's on the board. It gets exiled instead.
You said normally?
No dies trigger. Correct.
Okay.
What was happening in the video and what a lot of people don't know is that tokens are not cards. They are never cards.
Right.
They are never considered cards.
They're a token.
They are a token.
Which is a hard concept to explain to people. We've been trying to explain this concept to people who don't play Magic.
Yeah. Especially because you have token cards.
They're a card, right. But you don't. They could be a blueberry.
They are not cards. They are a placeholder. So if a token were to die under Valgavoth's effect, would it still die?
No.
The answer is yes.
Oh.
Because Valgavoth states when a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, it is exiled instead.
But I thought that tokens don't ever hit the graveyard.
Tokens do hit the graveyard, which is why you get death triggers off of tokens dying. So if a token dies under Valgavoth's effect, you still get a death trigger if you have any on the board.
You get a death trigger, but you don't get the Valgavoth doesn't receive the token.
No, Valgavoth no, because once it hits the graveyard, it's gone forever.
Right.
But just so you're aware, Valgavoth states specifically card. Tokens are not card.
Token, not card.
So therefore, you can get death triggers off of tokens dying. Just want to state that. You can prove me wrong if you want in the comments.
Good episode, but missed Sephiroth triggers hurt my soul. That's me.
Yeah. Has anyone, I guess this is to the audience, anyone who's played an Aristocrats deck knows that it is like spinning a billion plates.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got a couple of permanents on the board that respond to creatures dying. it gets out of hand very quickly.
It was my first time. You watching me play Sephiroth on camera was my first time playing Sephiroth.
Correct.
I had practiced that deck because Sephiroth started as my Yawgmoth deck that I never played because it was aristocrats and it stressed me out. And I felt too new to be playing it and piloting it. And then we swapped Yawg into the 99 and Sephiroth obviously placed in. And so I did not practice prior to being on camera, which is kind of a content no-no. And I've been working on that as well. But so yeah, you were watching me pilot Sephiroth for the first time, which is why I definitely missed some triggers, but also like I'm a gruely girl. Aristocrats is hard.
Yeah.
Gruel is make big and then hit big. And I like that because it's straightforward. And doing content has really challenged me to play a bunch of decks I've never played before. Yeah. And sometimes it's just fucking hard.
Yeah, aristocrats specifically too. I mean,
it's crazy.
You really have to know the stack.
You have so much shit on your battlefield.
So many things. Yeah. And it does get tricky. And like you said, it was your first time playing. And I think not only your first time playing, but you don't have hardly any experience with Aristocrats deck. I think you've played Teysa.
I've played Teysa
maybe
like
once or twice.
Twice, but it's been about 6 months since I practiced Teysa, and then I played Yawg probably 2 times, but it's been like a year at least since the last time I had played Yawg.
Just not your wheelhouse.
No, I'd like it to be my wheelhouse. It's something I really like, but yeah.
And just know that that's the case for a lot of these videos.
Yeah.
Especially with you guys as newer players. Yeah. Mike and I can adapt fairly quickly to a new deck, but you guys, it's a little longer, a few more hurdles. So, you know, nothing is perfect.
I think it's important to say that part of the new player experience, which is something that we do showcase on the channel, is making mistakes.
Yeah.
And missing things and growing from them. Yeah. I learn a lot, like lightning greaves.
That's good. Like lightning greaves and what it says on the card.
Lightning greaves has haste.
Yeah.
I'm going to remember.
All right. What do you got?
I've got 2 different ones here, but they're on the same thing.
Okay.
First one says tribal theme with no elves or goblins. Laughing crying face. You don't even get 5 minutes. One of our tribal videos. And then second one says respectful. You will get more views if you write tribals
instead of
typal.
Right.
And I think it's
which is a discussion we've had a lot.
We have talked about it a lot, and I've talked about it on stream with some of our community as well.
Yeah, I think you know, you can call it what you want.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to shame you if you say tribal, typal. I think it has a different name now besides
Kindred.
typal. Kindred. Yeah. You can call it whatever you want. We decided as a channel that we don't want to upset or disrespect any groups of people.
It's part of us talking about being an inclusive channel.
Yeah. So we chose to, at the time, call it typal.
Yeah.
I think one of our videos had snuck in tribal.
We didn't know.
I think one of the first ones.
The very first one we did, I did not know. And I don't think you knew fully either. Yeah. We, you know, we're new to making content. We did a thing that we had heard. And then we did get a couple comments that were like, wow, I thought that you guys would be aware of this kind of thing. And that opened up my eyes to reading more about it and hearing what the change was. And the change from Wizards is in an attempt to be more inclusive and kind to all communities. Yeah. And that at baseline is one of the most important values of this channel. So we tried to align with that.
So like we said, call it what you would like.
Yeah, whatever.
For our videos, in all intents and purposes, it's going to be typal or kindred.
Sometimes, yeah.
And that's just really to kind of keep up with the being inclusive.
Also, we try and stay up to date with what Wizards is doing. Yeah. And like, you know, we generally like what Wizards does as far as their choices. And so when they make a change, we try and make a change with them.
Yeah. We, as a channel, would like to be attractive to Wizards of the Coast so that they want to
work with us.
Yeah. And part of that is using the language that they have decided to use for their game.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as the
You don't get 5 minutes.
I don't know, man. Let me play whatever table I want. You can only pick 4 for one video,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, and just know
There'll be more.
we do have plans for goblins. That's one thing that we haven't touched on.
I want to do Oops All Goblins so bad.
Goblins are a very, very, very popular archetype,
Yeah.
and we know they're a very popular archetype, and we want to do it in a big way, in a fun way. So we haven't touched them a whole lot.
You don't touch goblins?
I married one, so which leads me to my
so
next
quick.
He's
my
so
next
quick.
comment.
I was thinking about Jareth, you know?
Hey, weird question. Do you have a boyfriend, Bells?
And
Great
there's a comment
question.
on that question on the video.
Yeah, it is from a Chewbacca ninja. Never heard that before.
And
She does not.
She does not.
She does not have a boyfriend. Bells is my wife.
It is funny because in the last year of making content, I've started wearing my wedding ring on my middle finger because it doesn't fit on my wedding finger. And Eric became allergic to his wedding ring.
Allergic to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is. It gave him a rash.
It was like burning my finger.
Eric doesn't wear his ring, and I have to buy him a new one. But no, I don't have a boyfriend because I'm married to this jackass.
Yeah. But with enough money, anything's possible.
That's fucking insane. This one, once again, a little giggler. I think what happens is that I am stupid and I don't know hardly anything about Magic the Gathering. I know more than I say I do. But then when someone is like, you did something wrong, and I go, no, we didn't, it makes me giggle because I'm an idiot. I'm not calling you an idiot.
Magic's hard.
Magic's hard. We all make mistakes. Someone says, and I like to think of it like they're pushing up their glasses and saying, actually, you can't earthbend artifacts, right? You can only earthbend lands. That's so true. That is what the definition.
You said that in a very mocking way.
Actually, that is very true. That is what earthbending says. But if you read the rest of the commander that was being played, Toph's whole thing as a metal bender is that you can earthbend artifacts.
Yeah. Well, that's something we experience a lot, especially with like brand new sets.
Oh, bro, yeah.
And new mechanics.
Yeah, I like poke fun, but like we f up new sets
like
all the time.
we have to learn the new mechanics. We have to play the new mechanics right,
Yeah.
which, we don't do a lot.
We don't get like a fucking like rule book with each new, like when we're an ambassador or learning new stuff. We don't get a rule book.
No, we do.
Oh shit.
No, we do. We do get sent the
Rule
terminology and what it means.
They're all like mumbo. Like when I really look at the rules, it's just like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I don't understand.
That says so much about you as a player. Yeah.
I read the definitions.
I mean, a lot of people, that's just like, people on the internet. They make comments before they have all of the context.
Yeah.
But yes, Toph does make artifacts into lands. They do not tap for mana. You can earthbend them.
Which is so cool.
Which is
so
metal
cool.
bending.
It's fucking metal.
It's metal bending if you haven't seen the show.
Where can I find these beautiful playmates?
Does it say Playmates?
Does it? Oh, it's so good.
Where can I find
So we have
these
this-
beautiful playmates?
So
In
good.
Portland, Oregon, we have this mansion where all the boys wear bunny costumes.
Oh. Wow.
And scrub the floors on their hands and knees.
Wow,
and then,
that's so progressive. The playmats are done by our good friend, Forrest Immel.
Yeah.
He has a website called voidmonster.org, and he releases monthly drops for his products. He's a very, very talented artist.
We helped him with supporting his Kickstarter, which was for all of the multicolored mats.
Yeah.
And when we helped him out with that, he gave us a full set of the multicolored mats.
He's also a good friend, and if I wanted to, I could just push him down and walk into his garage and take what I want.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's actually true. There's
That's
a lot of
where
stuff in his
we
garage.
got them. But if you would like, I don't know if you can buy them anymore, but if you would like mats in the future that are in the same vein.
But he makes great stuff. You can continue to check out his website and support him because he makes great shit.
Yep.
Those playmates are indeed beautiful.
Beautiful playmates.
Beautiful playmates.
Before I even knew anything about this video, this was for our Sonic video. Before I even knew anything about this video, I could have guessed Eric would be on Eggman. Bro is a real life villain, Lamau.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely thought it was going to be like about the shape of your head or something.
My egg-shaped head.
But
sick.
yeah, calling you the villain was wild.
Yeah, I do know that I often play the villain in a lot of the games that we have. That is the role that I have taken upon myself. It is only because I am a fairly experienced player. I know the game pretty well. There are some niche rulings, layer type things that I still have to look up. But I know the game fairly well. I know how to use the stack to my advantage.
You're just like really good at Magic too.
You're a little freak.
Like you can pilot a deck that I pilot frequently.
Right.
And you will. One of my least favorite things on the channel is watching you pilot my deck because I watch you do it like tenfold better than I do.
Yeah.
And I get really frustrated. And it's like also cool because it's cool to see. But yeah, like you are just really good at Magic.
It's just experience. It's how my brain works when I have an interest, which Magic has been my interest for a while now. I am all in.
Yeah.
I am all in everything. I'm eat, drink, breathe, Magic. So I've been doing that for years now. So I become the villain because I know how to use the game to my advantage, and other people don't know how to do it as much. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mike does. Mike is not as big on politicking as I am.
Yeah.
I think that's where a lot of my villainy comes in.
Mike is a really good player, but you politic a mean game.
I, as a player, do not lie. I do not lie about my intentions. I don't lie about the deals that I make. I simply withhold information.
That's beneficial to him.
So,
like a villain?
Like a villain. Yeah. So that is just how I play. I have started to lean more towards Esper and control decks because of it. But yes, I am the villain. I am a nice guy in real life. I promise you. Yeah. I think I even responded to that comment with, I'm just a big teddy bear in real life.
You took it to heart a little bit at first. It kind of made you sad.
Well, I mean, it didn't make me sad. It definitely made me think about how I have been playing up till now. I think that the villain is just the role that I'm having to settle into because everyone needs a big bad. And if I'm that, so be it. I'll be Sauron. I don't mind.
Yeah, there are other channels like that too. Like Objectively, CGB.
Oh yeah, worst possible.
Worst
CGB.
Possible, yeah.
I mean, I think.
But it's not that CGB necessarily. Like I've met CGB in person. He is literally so fucking nice.
So
I couldn't
nice.
believe how nice he was. But he does. He loves blue, which is control, and he is a damn good player.
And he knows the rules.
And he
uses them.
He's a villain at the table.
Sweet guy, though.
Yeah.
Very nice. All worst possible crew.
Really great people, yeah.
Really great people. Shout out to them.
Am I the only person who wants to never see Bells play Slivers again? She seemed very annoying. I will do what the I want, and you can't stop me because it's my YouTube channel, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm annoying. I'm insufferable. I actually really sometimes struggle watching our videos because of I hear my own voice and I hear how excited I get about things or how much I can't shut the up, and I'm like, my God, she is annoying. So yeah, I agree. But
if you think I'm a villain,
don't start this.
Any
don't start this
video where Bells is playing the first sliver, or if you'd like something a little more up to date, check out our last Agni Kai video where Bells plays Azula.
Yeah.
She really settles into that role.
I mean, I'm playing a mean deck. What am I going to do? Everyone also, I used to just have fun playing Slivers, and then everyone poo-pooed on me.
Yeah.
I didn't know Slivers were a big deal or bad. I just liked them.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, our friend Casey one time, he was like, your fucking Sliver deck. I'm going to play this deck that lets you only untap 1 mana per turn. I fucking killed him.
IRL. This is her.
And I
admitting. No, Slivers are notorious.
I didn't know.
They are terrible.
Thank you, Nagash, for making me a Sliver deck and making me the bad guy before I knew.
Bells, untainted by the internet and opinions of other players. got a first Sliver deck
Gifted to
and
me.
really enjoyed it.
It's real fun.
And then learned after
Everybody
the
hates
stigma that comes with being a Sliver player.
Yeah.
So
I'm
deal with
annoying
it.
and I do what I want.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry.
know.
It's our
That's
channel.
how it be.
Yeah.
Oh, this one was on our boys' night. Forrest played Miss Bumbleflower. The comment is, bro plays 1,000 fogs. I don't know what the plan was once the fogs are over.
This is a lot about Forrest as a player.
I think that's a great question. I don't know if Forrest had the answer to that either.
We were just talking about the way Forrest builds decks.
He wasn't here. This was behind his back.
I actually do have an answer for this one though, because I watched Distraction Makers, his
great.
channel with
Yeah.
Gavin, and he talked about. I watched the video where he built
Yeah.
Bumblefogger, and it's a mill deck. It's
Yeah.
to make you draw all your cards. It's fog, so nothing happens to him, and make you draw everything. But that didn't happen at all.
And that's like the T of Commander. Like, you can have a deck that's supposed to do things and either like you draw no lands or you flood or you don't pull the cards you need and your deck doesn't do the thing that it's gonna do.
The thing you need to know about Forrest as a player is that he will take conventional commanders and build them in unconventional ways. The spectrum for him is that or CDH. He will play CDH
Which is
in a
so funny to
super
me.
hyper optimal deck, or he'll play Bumbleflower with a billion fogs in it. That's just who he is as a player. It brings a lot of chaos to the table, which is really enjoyable. But yeah, a lot of his decks, weird, but it's something that he enjoys.
And you know what? Magic should be like that more often. I think so, at least. Like, I know that for consistency's sake and content, we do make decks specific. But sometimes it should be optimal, but sometimes it should just be fun.
Yeah.
Like, literally talking about my Sliver deck, I think I can play Sliver Overlord as my commander instead. But it means that essentially my game, every single time I play it, is cast Sliver Overlord, go searching for the sliver that I need to win the game, and I move through that. And I very purposefully play the first sliver because it's random.
Yeah. The cascade makes it different.
Unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like sometimes building decks is about being optimal and sometimes it's just about building fun things.
Having fun. Yeah.
To add on to that video specifically, I'm pretty sure there's a comment on that video that says, do you know that if you had more women, you'd have more views? Or if more women were in your videos all the time, you'd have more views?
Whoa,
Yes.
crazy concept.
That's wild. Women on the internet.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We probably know.
This is a brief one.
Yeah.
Please only do Slivers Two-Headed Giant. My answer to you is no. And my advice to you is seek professional help. There are lots of great therapists out there. I think you just want to see people hurt. And I think that comes from a deep, dark place of trauma.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you.
Thanks for all the really great comments on the Sliver video, though.
Yeah.
Really, really funny comments.
Yeah.
Lots
All those
of
people that are like, play more Sliver games, we see you and we're concerned.
Oh man. The EOE game that we made at Rule 0.
Oh, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Why do they play the pre-con commanders with both commanders? They don't have partners on them, which is a super fair question. It's not an incorrect question, as well as the 50 other comments that say the same thing. And I know I skip through shit in videos too. I skip intros. I get to the meat of videos because I want to see the video play out.
Frequently skip to part of the video.
Yeah. So like no shade, but and you probably won't watch this video either, so it's not quite helpful. But in the beginning part that was important was that we said that we were rule zeroing partner commanders to show off the decks because we wanted to show off the EOE commanders. So yeah, you're so right. They did not have partner commander, and we were just doing like a fun little thing.
A fun little thing.
We did it for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having a good
That's
time.
what we're here for. We're little dancing monkeys for you guys.
That's the beautiful thing is that like Wizards of the Coast gives us rules that we have to follow, but like at your own tables, you guys can kind of do whatever the you want.
I don't have any of these saved because they were so far back, but I did just want to bring up. Do you remember that guy who used to comment on all of our videos?
Is he back?
He commented this morning for the first time in months.
Yeah.
Hey, we see you.
But there was a guy who for a while was commenting on every video, calling you Master Eric, calling Mike Master Mike, and I think he
did. He commented today.
Yeah, he commented today.
Yeah, what did he say?
He had been, and we say he commented today because he's been gone for months.
Yeah, Master Mike, you are my king. All of his comments are like that. They're all like adoration and praise for you guys. Master Mike, Master Eric, you are my king. You are so good at Magic. I miss that guy.
I know.
I liked it. It was
when
fun.
I see that, all I can think is, man, thank God it's not the opposite, you know? Like, he could very easily be the other side of the spectrum and like an extremely hateful person.
Oh, yeah.
But no, just goodness.
Just every video, Eric, kill yourself.
Yeah,
Eric, kill
yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
Eric, kill
exactly.
yourself. Eric,
Yeah.
kill
I
yourself.
can start commenting that if you'd
Should
like
I
to
do that?
balance
You want me to make an alt
We gotta
account?
balance it out,
Yeah, we
yeah.
can both.
Yeah.
I'll
Great.
take week 1, you take week 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. My wife keeps telling me to go. Yeah, I do enjoy those. It was embarrassing at first. I don't know why it was embarrassing at first, but it was like, I was like, okay, guys, stop talking about it. Eye roll. But now it's just nice. It's just sweet.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Someone likes you.
I have one. This is actually not from one of our Commander games. This is from one of our shorts when we did the guessing the color combos with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That had a lot of comments
How
on it.
is he not getting them? The name is in the card.
Oh,
Also,
my God.
how did he think he'd guess all the 3 color combinations since he only knew Jund?
Do you want to tell them about that, Darian?
Yeah, we did. We've done a couple of videos now where we have flashcards with the color pips on both sides and on one side of the card.
The one that was facing the camera.
facing the camera, it says the name.
Because they're
of
flashcards.
the wedge or the.
That's how
whatever it
flashcards
is.
work.
Yeah.
But what Darian saw was only the 3 pip colors,
Yeah,
or the 2 or whatever.
I could only see the pips. That was the the trickery behind that. And then how did I think I would guess? I didn't, man. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a funny.
He wasn't going in thinking he was going to ace it. He was going in thinking, I'm going to wing it until I can't, and then I'm going to figure it out.
I'm going to make stuff up like Grundle.
Grundle. Yeah. That was the humor of it. I think the only person...
you don't know all the color combos.
No.
Yeah.
No. What the is Witch Maw?
Like, those
Yeah.
are...
Dune Brood?
Those are my flashcards. Shout out to Nagesh again. He printed them out when I was getting into Magic and was like, you can use these to utilize them and learn. And I've learned some of them. Tarkir helped me learn some of the 3 color combos, and I think it has for you too. But like, we don't know them.
Yeah.
And you haven't used the flashcards like I have.
Witch Maw doesn't have red in it, and Dune Brood doesn't have blue in it.
Great.
Yeah.
Great games, y'all. After seeing the Kuja videos you guys have put out, I've decided not to build it. Very one trick pony style, powerful nonetheless.
Yeah, someone tag Mike.
Yeah.
This is his deck.
No, but I think this is cool. It's like legitimately sometimes you see a card as sets are being released and then you see videos come out that are showing actual gameplay, and then you're like, oh, that is really cool. But maybe I won't build it. It doesn't do quite what I thought it was going to do.
What happened in one of our more recent avatars, and why we get the sets early. Someone saw it and was like, wow, I just saw Sokka and how Sokka plays.
Yeah.
And now I'm super interested. And it's like, that's the kind of interest that we are trying to garner when we're given these products early.
That's why the we the cards before everyone else.
That's
it.
That's it.
But that's also, I feel like, part of why people make content, you know? Like, it is cool to, like, search up a commander that you want to play and you want to build and then see how it has played out or the different ways you can build it, because
100%.
then you know what you want to do or what you don't want to do.
There's a lot of that where I've been really interested in a commander, seen it played on a show, and I'm like, ooh, that's probably not what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then I don't build it. Like, or vice versa. I see something that I didn't really think about and then I see it. I'm like, oh my God, That's hilarious. I want it. That's just how it works.
There were a lot of people that wanted to build your rock lobster after watching you play.
Rock lobster.
He's so fun.
Yeah,
I
Raghost.
love that deck so
It
much.
is good. That's a good one to end on. We see the comments. We love the comments. We think that some of them give us a good gig.
Yeah,
love a good
we're gigging.
gig.
We love the constructive criticism. Remember that everyone on the team is striving to learn. So, help them learn. If there's some things that they missed or some things they should know, comment it. We love to see it. Some of us know how to say River Pyre Purge, and it's not me. Because I said purge.
You did. See? It's
River Pyre
crazy.
Purge.
Now say Ledger Shredder.
Ledger Shredder. I can say that. If you want to see more of these, please like, comment, subscribe, funny comments, constructive comments, comments
gig.
that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
How get card early?
Why the they card before
Card
everyone
before
else?
everyone else. The age-old questions.
The age-old questions.
Anyways, catch us in the next one. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we're going to try and do this more often, so drop your comments. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.